Hello everyone, welcome back to what is Blind Matchup Cup 3. Today we have really banger match. I feel like this is one of our best match for today. Today we have Silking My Song, yes, that's the team name, and OK GARMIN, which I feel like, really good team names. Overall, really good teams as well. So I feel like it's only fair that we do them justice by streaming their match, since this is a really good match. This is also losers bracket match, so everything is on the line. As it could get quite close. It could be a little bit on one-sided, but I feel like it could also be really just an amazing match to watch. Obviously, I'm Bez. I'm one of the hosts, and today I'm joined by Mikkel. How are you doing
Hello,
today?
I'm doing great. On like 3 hours of sleep, but like it's fine. I can still cast. We're chilling.
Surely no, not totally. We don't abuse our staff members. Totally, surely. I feel like we should do
Surely.
introduce a bit of the teams. We obviously have Silky My Song, which is Gucci Whitecat, Kosiarek, Chloe Winkyu, and Wakura. While on the other side, we have OK Garmin with Denzel Curry or Ronnie Sunny or Serbian Trucker, however you want to do. Name them. Kyle Byrne, Lights Out, and Christian. Really strong teams, those two. I feel like it could be really close. I think we look on the side of Silky My
Yeah.
Song, we obviously have
But
the Whitecat and Kosiarek, who are really strong players, and they've all been kind of on a win streak absolutely everywhere. And then we have obviously Ronnie Sunny and Kyle Byrne, who are really talented players as well. So it could just be the closest match in losers bracket. But then again, there's
like,
all of the matches have been so far really close.
yeah, I think we only had one sweep so far in this round. Let me check again. I'm not actually 100% sure. Oh, okay, well, now we had
I mean,
one FF.
we had one FF, and if that counts as a sweep,
Nah,
that's
that doesn't count.
that's
That
the
doesn't
sweep.
count. So,
But yeah,
what I
in
have to
general,
say,
sweeps in the tournament.
I have seen like a bunch of these players. To be honest, from Team Red, Gucci Waika is my homeboy. I know that guy. He's like really chill. So I'm gonna be like a little bit biased for the other team since I want him to lose. Okay, I'm joking. I don't know. Both of these teams are really good. Lights Out, Denzel Curry, Caliburn. I've seen all of these players playing tournaments from Team Red. I didn't really see anyone, but now that I've been seeing them because my friend is playing on their team, they are overall really strong tournament players. Kuchiwaika is like good at DT and like speed, and pretty much terrible at everything else. But like in those two, he's like really strong. Then Kosurek and Kagura. I think Kagura is a low AR player. I think he plays a lot of like AR8 plus easy. Kosurek is a really good player overall. Really strong. And Chloe Winkyu, I think, has been pretty much benched the entire time. So like, it's those three players, and from the other team, Lights Out, Desert Curry, Caliburn. I think most people have seen those names at least once. I definitely have in other tournaments. But I think we should just move on as I think they are already protecting and banning. So team whoever what happened? Who won the roll? Okay, so Team Blue won the roll 96, imagine. And they decided to pick first, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I cannot tell. I don't see
Okay.
it on my screen.
I think my Discord died for again.
Oh.
I don't know, my Discord keeps dying somehow randomly. So if I disconnect, that's my bad.
So
I am back now. Though. Protect. I see the first protect from the side of OK Garmin should be host pick one, the Larner Shore map, the really tapping focused one, and it makes a lot of sense from their team sides. While I think the protect for something my song is going to be the HR2 is going to be Ashes, so we will see one of the many Elvira maps that we'll see throughout the tournament getting protected for them.
yeah. Right now we're gonna we're gonna be seeing Team Blue won the role, so they're gonna be choosing the ban order. They're gonna decide to ban second, and Team Red is gonna pick. You see, uh, that's not it, my guy. You need to choose your pick order. Brosa, you'll be lost.
Bro did not get the memo. Bro did not get the memo. I think he probably just wants first pick. But yeah, bro did not get the memo.
Yeah, screenshot.
Yeah. Can I get the image for the laser time so I can see?
Oh, I forgot to stream. I opened like the thing. I forgot to stream. My bad. Yeah, I have it open already.
Yeah, I was
And
watching the stream. That's how I saw everything.
yeah,
Smiley face. It was
quick
just
check on
delayed.
me earlier. So Team Red is gonna be picking first. Blame me, Kel. Why blame me? Bro, this guy. I'm gonna go against you on every single pick. I'm joking. I have no bias towards anyone.
If anything happens, if the stream dies, if the end of the world is coming, blame Mika.
Bro replied to
Forever
me.
and ever.
The captain replied to me, bro, on autopiloting. You're in a match, buddy. Why are you on autopilot? Lock in. And we're gonna see the first fan coming through. It's gonna be the DT2. Sure, I was surprised by it. I guess that's a really awkward map, to be honest. Gucci, Waika, and Kosiarek, they are really good high PPM players. They can usually handle the maps. I mean, Gucci Waika is basically a speed player, a high beat player who can play really high star rating maps and really high PPM. But to be honest, this DT2 is just really awkward. 240 PPM, if I remember correctly, has used really weird like female control-ish patterns rather than stamina and speed. So fair enough for the first ban. Now it's time for Team Blue to ban.
I feel like DT2 is one of those maps that you either love or hate, and I feel like for their case they quite hate it a lot. And in general, the DT pool is pretty much very similar, while also being quite unique on its own. So each map has their own little flavor, but they also can be the type of map that you either love or hate. So in that sense, I feel like DT pool might get heavily targeted by a lot of the teams, and we see it here with this one.
Oh no, ref, it's AB. Oh no, ref, please. This shit is wrong.
AB.
This shit is wrong. They didn't fix it yet. Oh name.
Yeah, we have a fake scuffed to the locks. It's AB.
Wait, how do you fix that? I wanna know how to deal with this shit.
We can't fix it on the sheets. It's like, it's not that deep. It's just that different ban order.
Thanks, Mikkel and Spin. No worries. I'm always looking. What do you mean you can't change it? Nah, that's messed up.
Bro is always looking. Like myself when I'm asleep.
No, because I went. I was
always looking.
I was like looking at this shit, and then I see that it says like Team Blue need to ban twice in a row, and I was like, oh, he's going to. He doesn't know.
No. It's wrong. It's being looked at. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna get fixed for today. It's probably gonna be fixed for the matches tomorrow, unless there's a late match today. It's gonna be for the matches tomorrow. Sorry about that. A little bit of scuff to add on top of our already existing scuff.
I mean, I could probably fix it. I figured it out late. Whatever, I'll fix it later if anything. Anyway, so we're gonna see the next bans coming through. It's gonna be Hard Rock 1, and then DT1, and then yeah, those are Whitey. He banned twice. Okay. What? There we go. Wait, we're missing one ban.
Are we missing one ban? I think they banned hidden one. Yeah, hidden one.
Okay, this is all scuff. Okay. So just to recap a little bit of the bans, Hard Rock 1 is also like a really flowing heavy map. I mean, it's FI, it's just flowing. There's nothing else to him at 190 BPM, surprisingly. It's usually 180, slightly sped up. Flowing map with Hard Rock, it just gets really annoying to play, and that's probably why they're banning it. Hidden one is just like really awkward aim. Nothing else to it, it's just awkward aim. And DT1, which is I think 390 BPM jumps. So that's a really strong suit for Team Red. I'm guessing that's why Team Blue went for the man on that map instead of anything else, as it is just a really good map for Team Red.
I can see definitely a pattern here for each team since red team Silky My Song banned absolutely almost most difficult tapping maps left in the pool. Obviously, the protect from Team Blue was that HP1, which is a lot of tapping related. So yeah, no surprises there, as they've been absolutely been crazy at tapping, and in general, having a player like Ronnie who can absolutely play a lot of the tapping maps definitely does help. And then yeah, you have on the side of OK Garmin banning a lot of the more awkward aim maps where I feel like the sides could switch around and it could be more of a coin flip map than a comfortable map. We get to see the first pick from Silky My Song. We get to see the HR2, their protect. We go straight into their protect. They don't even want to waste any second.
Yeah, I think this is like a really like not that great of a pool for Team Red in general. They usually want like the more standard, like really farmy maps, you know. Like give Gucci Waika a T70 VPM like 8-star map, and he said saying that it's like a speed map.
Wrong team color for the pick, by the way. Just as a just to let you
Uh,
know, because it's red team that picked it.
Good
There we
catch.
go.
I'm gonna
Now
try
it should be good.
fits this shit. Oh man.
Well, yeah, we get into a precision focused pick. Again, one of the many precision maps in the pool, but this is one for the hard rock slot since we haven't had a lot of precision focused in the hard rock slot. It's been mostly scattered around the rest of the pool for the past few stages, but this time it's in the hard rock slot, so I feel like people are quite happy with that, so that's why we'll see a lot more players pick into this rather than the other precision slots that we've had so far in the tournament. So I feel like this is a map that will definitely get people on board for it, and as well having it being an Alvera map only makes it better. Obviously, Alvera mapping for this tournament has I'm pretty sure has helped with this tiebreaker, if I'm not mistaken, at least a bit. So yeah, definitely huge, amazing shout outs to Alvera, who has always been supporting us every single time, and myself in a lot of tourneys. So yeah, we get underway with this HR2 with the lineups being Kosiarek, Chloe Wing Q, and then Lights Out, and obviously Ronnie on the other side.
Yep. So starting off with this first pick, we actually see Glowing Q finding the first miss. And I mean, this being at the beginning doesn't really matter though. This is kind of a short map, actually, 2 minutes and 35 seconds long. So any misses will end up counting from now on. And Kozarek is going to be the first one to really find kind of like a big combo drop. And then Selkori going to trade it, so not that bad for their team. Although right now Lights out on a 99.2% accuracy. That's gonna give them the most of the lead that they currently have. As he's still seeing the map. Desegor going to find another miss. So now Team Red are probably gonna start chipping away at this lead that Team Blue has acquired through the beginning. And getting to the second third of the map, we're still seeing 3 players holding really high combos. 1 FC from Lights Out and 2 high combos from Kozirek and Chloe Q. I'm just gonna call it Chloe. And
I think Chloe is the best. I think the Chloe's best way to call it, especially because it'll probably get really hard to name them. But yeah, right now,
Chloe.
Team OK Garming is holding slight ACK advantage, but it's really close. With these breaks from both sides, it's gonna get really close, as both Ronnie and Chloe have been trading each other throughout the map. Kosiarek is managing to recover quite a bit of combo, but Lights Out misses. Lights Out misses. That's a huge break for the side of OK Garming, and that pretty much puts the driver's seat for Singing My Song, and they'll recover the lead really quickly, especially with the amount of combo they have on the both players, both Chloe and Kosiarek, holding such good accuracies and combo right now, as both of the players on OK Garming have struggled on that little section over there, and they've absolutely destroyed their advantage that they've built out throughout the map.
This guy is working, by the way. This guy is working right now. That's crazy. Anyways, we're gonna see a miss actually coming in from Chloe, so now Team Blue have a chance, although a miss from Del Secori. Actually, I didn't see the time. The map is pretty much over. That's gonna be the first point for Team Red. In a rather Nice fashion actually. Yeah, sliced out. Unfortunately, finding a miss. Even if they FC though, it would have been really close. And Kozurek also finding a single miss. So I mean, yeah, fair play for Team Red. Del Secor is struggling a little bit, finding a lot of misses when they need to keep combo. And now Team Blue are gonna pick, as that was Team Red's pick.
Yeah, it's truly like I mean, in the end, it was really, really close for being Teams Red Protect. It's been absolutely dominated by okay. I'm not really dominated, but they've held advantage in the early stages really, really well. Where they had the combo, they had the accuracies, and then it kind of just crumbled away as soon as Lights Out FC's went away. It all came crashing down on them, and Silky My Song had the consistency back up in the last half, and they just managed to hold on to the accuracies and the combo just enough for them to grab themselves their point on their protect. So we'll see how okay GARMIN responds to that. I hope they respond with a really strong pick of their own. I don't think we'll see the protect right away. Maybe we will see the protect right away. It's gonna be interesting to see. Overall, I feel like this match should go to tiebreaker. I really hope to see the tiebreaker, especially since this stage's tiebreaker is fully custom song and custom map. So what more do you ask? But we do see back-to-back protects. Both teams picking the protects.
I mean, fair enough. Why not? Just going straight to their protects. HP 1. I didn't see
Getting
this map
a
last match.
getting
like,
the
is this his farm?
I mean, I wouldn't call it farm because it's 4 minutes long. But if you're good at tapping, you could call it farm, maybe? Question mark. I don't think it's farm. Obviously, it's a 4-minute consistency tapping map at 260 BPM, so it's gonna be about those accuracies that you can maintain on bursts and streams, and also a bit of stamina if you are a bit limited by tapping. But yeah. It's a really interesting map. It's a really good map. It's a really fun map as well. So yeah, we'll see how each player handles it. But I feel like almost everyone in the lobby should be comfortable on it. May see at least one player maybe struggle a bit more than the other, but I feel like everyone should be able to tap this pretty well to where we can see most of the players not struggling that hard on it. So it's gonna be pretty close protect this one as well.
Very nice. We're gonna be starting rather soon with this pick. I'm like checking out something. Okay.
Yep, we're getting underway with what is okay GARMIN's protect right after we saw Soaking My Song's protect. So yeah, this is just the second protect in a row. Hopefully goes back and forth throughout the whole section of the match. I'm the type of person to just constantly want tiebreakers in every single match. But yeah, so far so not great going for Silky My Song. That really, really early slider break on the second slider literally of the match from Gucci White Cat. And overall a bit of struggling in accuracy for Kagiura here in the beginning sections with this early burst where they're managing to drop in quite a few 100s compared to everyone else. But yeah, everyone else holding 99 accuracies. So yeah, really strong scores from everyone so far.
So far everyone doing fine. I mean, this is such a Gucci White Cat map. Chivalry plays like really well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, everyone here seems to be really comfortable on this. I guess that's why Team Blue protected. Although it's not gonna be as easy as it might seem at first. That's one miss. It's gonna spell doom for any of the TU sides as we're heading to the KI. And so far, everyone's still holding the FCs. Not a single player missing. Actually, no FCs. Sorry. Or like near FCs. 99.4
Yeah.
right now. Kagiri is the only one with low accuracy, and he's going to end up being the first one to find a bad miss.
Yeah.
Denzel Curry also
A
going to
break
find
now.
a miss. Right now it is only Lights Out versus Gucci White. Kagiura going to find another miss. But the... Oh wait, no, that was a Bancho miss. Oh no, it's cooked. It's over. Oh,
It's cooked. It's over.
it's ultra cooked, like
That's
roasted.
that's one way to put it. Yeah, Silkimar song not looking really good. They have the act disadvantage and the combo disadvantage, and we're talking about Runny Sunny and Lights Out on a tapping map. I don't think it's doable. There is a chance,
Yeah.
but you'll need an absolute just miracle for it to happen, where we have to see both players from OK Garmin breaking, and then we have to continue to see the FC from Gucci White. Well, near FC, because they did slider break on that
Yeah, they
first
didn't
slider.
break. I don't think it matters that much. Unless there's like a double miss right now, I don't think it's gonna matter at all. Kagira with another miss. Spencer Gori going to find a miss. It's Lights Out needs to miss right now. Like right now. Oh wait, no, that was Pancho. Okay, it's over. It's over. Poor guy. He's trying. This map is not hard enough to like make him 1v2.
What is happening with the Bancho misses?
I don't
That's the
know,
second Bancho miss we see from Ronnie.
Pancho is
Like,
feeling quirky. Oh, that is definitely a real
oh,
miss.
but I think that's a real break from Gucci White
That's
though.
definitely a real break.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't already settled by the 400k score difference, I feel like that truly settles it as we get into the last section of the map. Both
Yeah.
players on OK Garmin still FCing, still destroying this map. 98 accuracy, 96 accuracy, and climbing. Both of them are absolutely destroying this map, and I feel like they will be able to just comfortably finish this maps with the FC as we get into the last little patterns.
That's just unfortunate.
Oh,
I mean,
Lights Up finding a miss though.
that's a fun dynamic since Sakura is the only one holding. I mean, that's just unfortunate. The map is not really that high of a star rating for Gucci Waika to be able to just carry it by himself. And Kagira finding low accuracy, low combo. And that's gonna be the first point for Team Blue on their protect.
Yeah. Ronnie eventually got a real break at the end on one of those sliders after one of those difficult streams, but yeah, unfortunately, no FCs on this map, but really close to FCing from both Gucci Whitehead with that really impressive 66, almost 700k score with 98 accuracy. Obviously, Lights Out with that one miss on 98, and then the one slider break at the end from Ronnie on 96 accuracy. Really strong scores. Unfortunately, Kagiura just not exactly the tapping player, and they've quite struggled on this really hard compared to everyone else who felt a lot more comfortable. So we will see if we can get on a different type of gimmick, for a gimmick that will probably favor Silking My Song rather than OK Garming. But yeah, we'll see how that goes as we get
Yeah.
into Red Team's pick.
Cyberoni, or I guess Gucci Waika said that he never got past 96% on this. So that was probably one of his better scores. He's like kind of upset that he missed on aim though. Which is valid. And we're gonna see the pick coming through. It's actually gonna be number 1. I mean, to be honest, fair enough. I don't actually dislike this pick, even though it's like always like a gamble map. I mean, Team Red is really consistent on aim, like really consistent usually. I guess Cyberoni like always misses on the air, but like when they're locked in, they got it. And I'm not sure who's gonna step into. I'm guessing Kosi, right? No, Chris. Oh, wait, no, that's from Team Blue.
Be interesting to see the rosters on this one. This could be a couple different people.
Oh, Chloe Winky.
Chloe, yeah, I think Chloe is gonna step in for this one. Makes sense.
Yep. Who is gonna be? It's gonna be with them. And Team Blue, where are they gonna pick as well? Grayson is in the lobby. It's gonna be the second. Tiger are gonna step in with Chloe.
think this is the rosters that we're gonna see. I think there's gonna be just Chloe, Chloe and Kagira, and then Ronnie and Lights Out. So yeah, I think this will be the rosters for this Nomad one.
Yep. And we should be starting pretty soon.
Honestly, for those of you that watched the pool showcase, this is a pretty standard, not that difficult to explain Nomad one. I feel like it's about
Standard as it can get.
as normal as a Nomad one could get.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
not a lot to be said here.
And we should be starting right now. We should be starting right now, actually.
We're starting right now. Banger song selection as always. We probably get the best songs possible for pulling.
Definitely not biased.
Not biased at all. Not totally not biased. I I totally don't just support my staff team for doing everything. You know, I totally don't. I totally don't
Definitely
also
not.
talk to my staff team and tell them to pick banger songs as well. Totally don't do that. Actually, don't. That last one was a lie.
Okay. Anyways, this map right now just gonna chill, so we're gonna see when it picks up in a little bit.
This earlier sections are more focused on the awkwardness. You can already see a bit of the players that might be struggling. Not that much, obviously. It's mostly just the accuracy differences that are pretty much. I feel like it's a 1/100 difference between the players at this point because the accuracies are also good. But Ronnie finding yet another break, and I feel like that is a real break. So
Yeah.
that's pretty huge blow for the team. Gucci Whitecats does trade them as they seem comfortable on those big 1-2s, as you can definitely see it in the aim by the way that they aim from one to another. It gets a bit awkward. So yeah,
Oh, and
Chloe finding a break as well.
I mean, right now this is not really looking great for Team Red. As Lights Out is still holding 600 combo, and that's gonna be the big difference. I mean, that you saw from the break how he's holding, and that miss gonna put him off a little bit. As Lights Out going to find a miss. Now it is Gucci Waika with the highest combo in the lobby, tied with Denzel Curry. Please, Darmin Klein, don't throw, please. Oh. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, that's a
Oh
Bancho, that's a Bancho. That
no!
has to be Bancho. There's no way. It's not Bancho. Oh my god. Gochu Waika finding a miss right now. This Chloe with the highest combo for Team Red, though Team Blue with Denzel Curry with a 90-50 combo. And they're gonna increase this lead slowly but surely. They need to find more misses if Team Red want to have a chance on this.
Oh, I don't think there's time. I don't think there's time. I think the map is about to end, and unfortunately for them, this is the first breakpoint of the map. We see even more breaks in this ending section with the absolutely grueling pain. Both Lights Out and Ronnie hit it though.
I mean, that's
Both of
valid.
them hit see that part. What?
The sad face.
Unfortunate, really unfortunate that this has to be the first breakpoint, and it's on aim. It's one of the things that the red team has the best chances
Wait.
on, and yeah, unfortunately for them, that's not enough. Consistency has been better for Team Blue on this one, and they do take the point away. Look at that score from Gucci Whitecat, though, 3/100, and it's only been in the misses,
I
on those
mean,
slight miss aims, on the slight uncomfortable patterns.
he's like a crazy act player. Doesn't really surprise me.
That is true. Also, not one of the hardest map to act, but they've also been showcasing so far in the match really good accuracy, as we see Lights Out
Yeah,
replaying the ending.
Lights Out like this dinner so much he wanted to play it again. That's it. Wi-Fi crashed. What happened? Oh my. Wait. Gucci Waikats. Wait, that's why. You like didn't think. Wait, what happened? Okay, it was definitely like Team Red had no chance. Team Red had no chance, like, just in case. But, like, it didn't
No,
count
on
one of his
stream
scores.
it showed blue team winning.
Yeah,
And it was like definitely
Blue
last
team
score they
definitely
had, it was
won.
like 600k. They had plus 1 million. Like, no, they definitely won. Like, even Laser Client automatically gave them the point. So
Yeah, Laser Client knows best, as always.
like, if Laser Client automatically detected the point, I feel like it's no contest.
It never goes wrong. Laser Client always knows. That was ultra weird though. I love how Lights I wanted to replay the ending so much. He loved it. Show score results. Wait, did Team Blue not get the point? No, they did get the point.
No, they did.
Why are they wanting to show results? Like, you're chilling, my guy. Don't worry. You're okay. Don't stress it out. We all saw it.
We can all, if anything happens, we can always link the VOD
Yeah.
because it's in the VOD now. We'll just have to publish it and then we can link the VOD. But it's we definitely saw the last score from Lights Out being, you know, just enough for them to win the match, the map quite comfortably. So yeah, I don't think there should be any worries here. We can continue on and we'll see not Hard Rock 1, since Hard Rock 1 it's banned.
That Hard Rock 1 is banned. Lies.
Hard Rock 1 is banned.
Hard Rock 1 is banned. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is banned on stream. They banned it. Why? Wait. What? Why does it let you select the Hard Rock 1 on the sheet? Did he write it?
I mean, it allows you to select it, but it's banned, so like
that's crazy. They almost got scammed. This shit is broken. Yeah, this shit is slightly broken. Don't worry about it. Okay, definitely not Hard Rock 1 though. We need to find like another pick, guys. Like, let's get more creative. Sorry, my bad. I mean, it's not your fault. Goldfish memory. That's it. Everyone has it.
Oh, goldfish memory is crazy, bro. Oh, Hubba! Hello, welcome.
Hello, Hubba Woa. Hello.
Oh, sorry, I'm so late. Oh my goodness, we are in.
We are kinda trying to the match already, actually. Wait.
I'll give you a
what is
fast
going on?
TLDR.
Look at this. Lights Out wants to
What?
play the map. He wants to play the map.
What?
I don't know what is going on. These are like messed up.
Okay, man. I love Laser Client, man.
No, that's like
Okay.
stable. That's stable, like doing the thing. Okay, there we go. We will see
Yeah.
though.
Okay. Quick TLDR. Blue team banned Hidden 1 and DT1. They've also protected a host pick 1, which they've played and they've won. Red team banned the tapping picks, so they banned Hard Rock 1 and DT2, where they protected HR2, which they've won, and they've also played No Mod 1, picked by Red team, and they Blue team won it, so that's why it's 2-1 right now, going into Free Mod 1.
Let's say we're coming out from a breakpoint. That's it.
That makes sense. Nomad 1 is an interesting pick. Picking aim into Lights Out. But I mean, it's hard to find anything here. I like this map for.
I mean, this policy is like horrible for Team Red.
Yeah, this is really good for Team Blue. Lights Out gonna run Hard Rock here. Denzel Curry, very strong hidden player. The density should not be a problem for them. Kosierik and Kagiera, though, solid duo to combat it. I would imagine Kosierik gonna be on the Hard Rock there, not so much of a hidden friend for the Polishman.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever had a match go this tough. Force life.
No, technical difficulties this match have been horrible. I don't know what happened today. I feel like today just like
Cough, matchup,
stuff just
cough.
did not work. It's fine though, it's fine. It's gonna get fixed surely, truly clueless.
Surely. No more
As we get
scuffness from now
underway
on.
with a banger free mode one.
No more
In the
scuffness
meantime,
from here.
like, oh my god, so some lore. I'm teaming like 3 of these people in different tournaments right now in each team, so that'll be fun to commentate. Kagero with the first break on the hidden, tapping just a little bit early on the opposite side there.
I mean, I was like talking how Gucci Wega, that's my guy. I'm like basically like biased against him, just for like differences. I don't actually hate
You
him.
care for them so much, you're biased against them.
Yeah,
That's
like I
true
want them to
friendship
lose.
right there.
That's true friendship. They were like really upset, like some of the picks.
Yeah.
Like some of the.
So far, so good though for blue team. By the way, it clearly shows that it's their pick, as they still have the both FC on them, both Runny and Lights Out having really good accuracies as well. Where Kagira and Kosierek are kind of struggling. We do see a break from Lights Out actually.
Yeah, those 1/3 patterns incredibly tricky no matter what mod you're playing it on, and as being shown by this Ki, Kosierek and Kagera, both of the K members of Silking My Song, finding those trade breaks. Runny finally dropping the FC at the tail end of that Ki, but combo advantage to neither side really. A meagerly 50 to Kosierek that is immediately equalized by this accuracy advantage on the side of Team Blue.
Yeah, in general, the accuracy is just going to help them keep the score just in their favor for so much longer, because the accuracy difference we're talking about, like, comparing players, it's 4% and then 2. We're talking about 7% accuracy difference between the two teams, and that's a lot of percentage, which is gonna only help OK GARMIN just keeping that score lead. Their consistency also is helping them quite a lot, where both Kagiora and Kosierek just constantly keep finding breaks throughout the map, not managing to hold the really big combos to possibly put them in contention of getting this point as we get into the last third of the map.
Yeah, at this point with that second break from Kosierek, it's unfortunately a little bit of a comfort difference on some of the longer streams in this map, seemingly. Just tapping a little bit late overall on the Hard Rock mod. And that is gonna cause this OK GARMIN victory. Very clearly, it's gonna be 3-1 here towards the tail end. I mean, at this point, 300k, incredibly hard to come back with how low the combos are on everybody now with that triple break. But Lights Out, maybe with a disconnect on the pause. We'll have to see what their final score is on the MP sheet. This is the second time this has happened to them, so I would imagine not going to be a full disconnect this time around. Just remains to be seen as Kosierek holds on at the end.
No, I think that's a decline crash in my side.
Yeah, it was Client Crash.
Yeah.
Truly the most scuffed we've had so far. Truly.
Definitely.
I love Ursa.
The scuff, the blind scuff cup.
Yeah, phenomenal team score for OK GARMIN, rounding out that 1 million at the end. Kagera just having a little bit of a hard time with the AR9 density elements of this map. And Kosierek doing his best to round out that combo game, but is matched by both players on the blue side. As they go into their next pick, I would really like to see them play into some of the alt maps in this pool.
I think I have some intel here. I have some intel here. I think we might see a hidden dew, maybe, perhaps.
Wow. Okay.
Red? I would be shocked. I would be flabbergasted if they picked Hidden 2.
I think that's the last map they might pick, honestly.
To be honest,
thinking more Nomad 3 territory.
To be honest, the mapper
Oh.
of Hidden Dew is on red team.
I mean, yeah, but I'm still favoring that Nomad 3. No offense.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, I'm leaning Nomad 3. I'm leaning Fremont 3. And honestly, any 3 slot. DT3 also not looking terrible for them. With Kagera on that team, I think Fremont 3 gonna be a little bit better. Just because of that CS5 element. But with the roster of Kosiarek and Kagera, those are some of the best alt players in 4-digit period right now. I'm surprised they haven't tapped into it already. And it's going to be the Nomad 2 actually, hopping into Night Ride.
I got light here.
Night Ride is interesting. Night Ride is really, really interesting.
It's just like tech. I don't know how Team Red actually fares on tech. Are they good on tech?
Mm,
I mean, I know Gucci
they
Waika
are.
them playing this.
I mean, yeah, but they should be doing quite all right. It's just really interesting to see them picking this over all of the slots and maps that are left in the pool. It's just not exactly what we had in mind. I think like me and Hobo both think about that Nomad 3. I feel like that would have been a bit more safe, but I guess not. I feel like I don't know. Interesting, really interesting.
This is not... the thing about Night Ride is that, for all intents and purposes, this is mostly an aim map. The control elements in this map in comparison to the HP2, very, very slim. It's mostly slider aim. So a player like Cyberoni and Chloe Wing Q, very strong aim players. Chloe Wing Q, specifically a pretty solid tech player with a wealth of tournament experience, should be fine here. My worry is just how Lights Out is going to counter it. And Kosiarek,
he's not really that good at tech. He can like aim pretty well with tech maps like this. I've never seen him play those. So yeah, I think
I was just thinking. I was just thinking because the aim elements, but yeah, Kosiarek here makes so much more sense. I really like this duo for this pick. I guess it's just mostly the question of how well Runny's going to do on this. I think Lights Out very strong at this kind of aim forward tech, but I have not seen Runny run into these kinds of maps very often, so we'll have to see how they fare up in this head-to-head.
Plus 10,000 points for that pun you did. That plus 10,000.
Cyber got you upset on me dissing him.
Oh, why?
My bad. He didn't like my comments on his performance on the number 2, I guess. Whatever. Let's just get right into this. We're getting to the first KI. And this map, I mean, we saw it last match. This is really difficult to hit these sliders. And so far, we're gonna see the
it's all about that slider end. It's all about that slider end. If you can manage to aim the slider properly, hit all the ticks, but most of them are tickless, so you just have to hit that slider end properly. Have the Rectagon class for it. Most of them are doing really, really well. All of them holding that combo. Only Runny having that earlier break in the map. But accuracy-wise, they're all really good except Chloe, who's lacking a bit behind. But that should be equalized by the fact that Runny had a break in the beginning. So super even so far.
Yeah, most of it is going to come down to around the 2/3 mark is when the slider velocity ramps up just a smidge. You do see Chloe Wing Q, a good bulk of the accuracy drop there is going to be on slider ends. You see that they haven't missed yet, but the max combo comparison is a difference of like 11 or 12, make that 13 with that third one. We'll have to see if slider ends dropped even becomes a factor for the scoreline at the end if all players continue to hold. Because, I mean, that's lost combo every single time you see one of those hundreds on screen on a slider.
Yeah, it's not exactly what you want to see, so I pray for this team. Kosiarek is going to be the first one to find a break, though, an actual meaningful one, as that big 700k combo just goes down the drain. We have to see a break from any of the players from OK GARMIN if Silky My Song has a chance to get back into this map, and it's not looking likely, as both Lights Out and Runny are holding their combo to the absolute best. They've both been just absolutely destroying this map, accuracy-wise and combo-wise, so it's more looking likely that we're going to see another break from Silky My Songs before OK GARMIN, but yeah, Kosierek, really awful break for Silky My Song with that one.
Yeah, this would have been a really close map if not for that single slider break, and still finally Runny able to trade it, but I think they need a double break at this point with this 250k difference, if there's even enough combo for Chloe to make up that difference. The 500 on Kosierek only worth 100k, and another slider break coming through for Runny off of the tick, but Lights Out with the 98 FC top scoring the lobby, going to be a 105k difference to the second best score from Chloe Wing Q, and that's going to be a bulk of that score lead for the second break point on the blue side.
Yeah, the momentum they've been carrying throughout ever since the host picks and the protect have been out, it's just been mostly for OK GARMIN. They've won every single pick so far. It was only the protect that Silking My Song won, and it was really close. I definitely didn't expect them to just absolutely lose every point so far, but it's been really close so far. And I do have to point out that score from Runny was almost as good as the FC from Chloe. So it was definitely accuracy where they've lost a lot of the score on that Nomadsu, but we'll see if they can get a bit of a better map, a bit of a something else for their next pick around. But until that, we have OK GARMIN picking their pick, so I feel like we'll go back into topping, maybe DT3, maybe something else, but we will see.
Yeah, I think if I'm OK GARMIN, low key, I'm picking Hidden 2 here. The difference in comfort on Hidden has been pretty clear, despite that Hidden 1 ban. I feel like that's more aim style than anything else. Runny Sunny very strong on the Hidden, Lights Out not favorable on the skill set, but let me have a look at the rest of that roster actually. Yeah, you also have Caliburn on that team, who would do just fine on the Hidden. I think that would mostly come down to a Runny Sunny carry. But even then, that Runny Sunny carry a little better than what may come out of Soaking My Song. But it's going to be Freemod 2 instead, going for the super volatile anti-mod pick with Endless Desire.
I feel like Freemod 1 went really well for them, so I feel like Freemod 2 is only a more different, but still pretty understandable pick for them. So yeah, we go into a Freemod to a more anti-moddy sort of map compared to what we saw with the Freemod one. It definitely doesn't. That title alone doesn't give it justice. It's a much more complex map than that, but. Yeah, the 5.2 AR 7.8 is definitely gonna make the Hidden player probably be the main point out from this, as well as the Hard Rock player who will have to play that almost circle size 6.7, is it, or 6.8?
6.8.
Yeah, I forget the HR conversion, but yeah, 6.8, almost 7 in circle size, so the precision on this map is gonna be absolutely really difficult for the HR player, but also the reading aspect is gonna get quite tricky. But we'll see how each mod combination so far goes. I'm not seeing Runny or Lights Out moving from those slots, in my opinion. I don't think we will see them moving in general, because they've been doing so well so far, and I feel like most of the maps left in the pool should also be more tailored to them rather than their Caliburn, who might actually swap in for the Hidden 2 if it does get picked, which I don't think it will.
Yeah, it's a really solid duo for this tournament. I think the only time we could maybe see a roster switch is if we get like some raw stamina or something like that out of Christian, who is quite good on the skill set, but even then, a lot of skill overlap between those tier 3 and 4 players and Runny / Lights Out. But Kagura
Yeah.
Kosierek hoping to break this free mod curse. If Team Blue, they're saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The accuracies weren't looking the most confident on that free mod one. Might as well keep up the comfort mods.
And so far it works for them. We're already seeing a really early break from Kagiura on the hiddens, while Ronnie's on the SS, and Lights Out I'm pretty sure he's on like 1 or 2 100s, so far the accuracy game is holding strong for them really nicely, as Kosierek also finding a break, but really early stage in the map. We see a break from Runny, which could help Silky My Song have a way back into this map, but we will have to see both of the players holding quite a bit of combo. Even if Lights Out FCs, there's still hope for them, but they would have to perform as Kagura finds another break.
Yeah, this is, I mean, an unreal performance from Lights Out so far. The Hard Rock is very dicey on this map with how snappy the aim is here, low BPM or not. Still plenty of cross screens to be had. Kosierek right behind them, matching though with these breaks from Runny. It's going to be Kagura with this extra combo potentially to bring it back as another break comes through, and the accuracy advantage for the first time on the hidden is going to go to Kagura. 12k lead, so long as Kosierek is able to match Lights Out on this combo. It is going to be a Silking My Song lead.
Yeah, definitely. Haven't mentioned it, but oh, Lights Out breaks!
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, that is actually huge. That's actually horrible for OK GARMIN. That's just gonna mean that they can run away with the lead and win the map, because that was the last big, like, notable combo that they had. Ronnie was struggling throughout that whole section to maintain a bit of combo. He's finally building up a bit of combo for himself, and there it goes. So yeah, I feel like this is just a point for Silking My Song. Not a lot of the map left, and Kosierek is still holding that big combo, and just in a you blink and you miss it, and one break from Lights Out, it's absolutely out the window for their pick as well.
Yeah, and this map not tremendously long, but still 3 minutes of near CS7 action from Kosierek, still managing to make it over the 800k line. That is, I would be hard pressed to find a better Hard Rock score this weekend than that. What a performance for that breakpoint on Team Red in a must-win situation, trying to avoid that match point.
The breakpoint they needed. They desperately needed the breakpoint, and I feel like this is the best map they could have gotten on, because the confidence boost from this should help them into their own pick, where they could start climbing back, and we could see that tiebreaker position being challenged. But right now, it's still 2 points difference, so they have to still win 2 maps. They'll have to get at least one more breakpoint, at least another one, and we'll see if that is possible. But before that, they have to win their own pick. They have to get one of their picks back, because they haven't won one in a while since their Protect, so they do need one of their picks to land, and we will see what that will be. Again, the situation of the alt maps with DT free, non-mod free, or the free mod free, considering the free mods went so well for them, we might see another free mod back to back, but I don't know how that will go. I'm not seeing the HP2 coming from them. I don't think they'll pick the HP2. No. I feel like they'll avoid that at all cost.
I think this is gonna go OK GARMIN picks like hidden 2 next. The easy is a little too 50-50.
Oh,
what the hell?
Oh, I wasn't joking.
They're doing everything I tell them not to do.
Yeah, I wasn't joking when I said they were gonna pick it.
Mikkel had the intel. Mikkel had the intel. Mikkel had actual inside intel.
He's my guy. In this server, he said, I told Kosierek to hop on the hidden too, because he's like basically side reading the ball.
Oh my god, man.
I have a lot of things to say, and none of them are nice. I'm gonna be. That's Kosierek is by far not a hidden player. That is a bad idea. But If anything, I
mean,
feel
what
like
if
this
they
could
lock
be Kagira
in?
carryable. This map is very int in its
I
aim
mean, it's
decision. The
Kagira's
208
map.
BPM.
Look on the bottom right. Sell mapper Kagira. Kagira.
It would be. It'd have to be a solo. I think genuinely. Like this is tough.
He got it. He got it, trust.
He mapped it. He should know the patterns. He should be able to assess clueless.
True. That's how it works.
Clueless.
Surely I'm assessing my own map. That's the mentality. If you don't go with that mentality into your own map, what map are you going into with that mentality? Genuinely. But yeah, Kagiri on their own pick. Not even a second play. Okay, finally Kassira hops in, but imagine if no one else joined, it was just Kagira versus the world. That would have been true cinema.
Leaking plans, sabotaging. Are we gonna get on batch because I said that they were gonna pick here the Intel?
I mean, no, because no, because the first time around you said it because the mapper, and then the second time when he actually said why, it was already picked.
No, he
So
said it the first time. That's why I said it. It's because
I mean,
he'd sent it on the Discord server. And he like sent it to like a
I mean,
friend
it
as
is
well.
Kagura map. It is
Yeah.
Kagura map. It's funny.
Yeah,
I
it's funny.
don't think this has been on bad. Anything
No, no,
has
no,
been on
no.
bad
Like
because
they
of a
had like a
comment.
similar. They had like a similar like Fabulous where everyone like started like going crazy over one of the mappers being a player, but like it didn't end up like mattering. They can be say like we don't care. So
I
whatever.
mean, it shouldn't
Oh no.
matter because it's about
He's
it's
gonna
about
punish
team
it.
performance in a 2v2. If it was 1v1, I would get it, but it's 2v2. And so far, okay, GARMIN is not looking good.
Maybe they knew something I didn't. Because this is
He's
very
going fine.
one-sided
I
in our
mean,
beginning half. Oh, he did not even look at the slider tick. That was a little
what?
disastrous from Ronnie, but it's over.
You
Maybe
had to trust. You had to trust. You didn't trust the play.
Kagura is the
I
only
didn't trust the play.
FC.
Yeah, you didn't trust.
Kagura
That's
is
what
the only
happened.
FC.
Yes,
Bro's a prophet, bro. Knows something that we didn't. Miguel truly out here. Ah, they miss on their own map.
What did I say,
Unfortunate.
Miguel? I mean, I didn't doubt you. I never doubted you. If you go back on the stream, I said they want to pick you. I never doubted you. You
Fair
know, I
enough.
always trust the captain. I always trust the captain.
I will say I doubted because the last time I saw Kosierek, he was getting like a 30 miss on a hidden 3 in
Okay,
4WC.
okay. People
So
change though. People change.
people changed.
Cyberoni wasn't playing hidden like at all until like very recently. He used to be like horrendous at hidden, and now he's like decent.
I mean, hidden is the easier mod to learn because it's all about memory training because you have to remember, and it's just about pattern learning as well. But like, it's mostly memory based, so it's not that hard to learn. It does take a lot of retry spamming to get good at hidden, but yeah. It clearly shows that there's one team that has practiced this map a lot more than the other. Well, in the case of Kagira, he mapped it, so he should just know what everything he put in the map. But yeah, it's quite one-sided. Probably the most one-sided map we've seen so far.
Yeah, so I think this worked out for them. This is solid. I don't want them to fall into the trap where, oh, we have a reading advantage, let's pick easy. That would be a bad decision. But if this is a
Reading
really
and easy does not work anymore, unfortunately.
well, I like to assume people have good hearts.
Yeah. I also would like to assume that people have integrity to their own character, but you never know these days, unfortunately.
What?
But yeah, this has been the Hidden 2. one team clearly struggling a lot more than the other, and that team in this case would be OK Garming. Suki My Song is slowly getting back. Slowly but surely, they would have to still get that one break point from OK Garming for them to get the tiebreaker. And this might be the point that they might get this pick right here, depending on what OK Garming picks. I still feel like they could go into the HP2 and probably just be comfortable and just win it, but it could also come down to comfort and they would go into another free mod, since they picked absolutely every single free mod so far. Or maybe that DT3. That DT3 is looking really, really interesting.
Yeah, that was kind of a must-win situation because I think HP2 probably goes Garmin's way, and then you have the 3-3 slots we've been talking about all match, which I think could I think no mod 3, free mod 3 are pretty safe picks for Team Red, but DT3 could go either way. So that getting this hidden 2 off the board just gives Team Blue less options to not pick maps that Red is good at. So that was a really good point win for them. If I'm Team Blue, I'd probably go HP2 or DT3 here. And it's going to be the HP2.
Yep. My little host pick that I had to change last minute because I feel like this map fits a lot better compared to the previous one. The previous one was a bit trolly. This one is a lot more actual mapping than just random BS everywhere. So yeah, I feel like it was a good last minute change. Even though if it's all rounding a lot more. A less diff spiky than the previous one I had in mind, but a lot more consistency, difficulty throughout the map, except the ending, which the ending is quite hard.
I saw this map as well last match.
It's just a banger map. I don't know. I really love this map.
The Cookiesy Classic tech map for Labyrinth. What was that? That Cookiesy score was #1 for 3.5 years until Malice finally beast moded it.
Name me a Cookiesy score that hasn't been like #1 on a map for like multiple years. Like it's genuinely just truly like one of the most. The Cookies is like truly like one of the players that just will never be forgotten no matter what happens.
I think he's actually a player. I can agree with that.
He's actually a player.
I disagree. He doesn't play anymore. So he's no longer a player by definition.
Player.
Ex-player, ex-legend, ex-number1.
I'm still like depressed over the 1.6k choke on Yashin. Like that had to be
crazy, man. Crazy.
he's starting off though.
We are beginning. No mods. We will only see Nofel. Not really surprised. This map is the more difficult one out of the 2 host picks, so I don't think we'll see any mods on any of them. But yeah, getting underway. It's gonna be little Ack lead with that a couple 100s dropped from Kosierek. Lights Out also dropping them, so it evens out.
Yeah, the only host pick comfort mod on this map so far was Water with the hidden on previous matchup, and Kagera also feeling like a mirror situation with the early break on the buzz sliders, a little over aim there. Gonna be giving OK Garmin a slight lead here during this beginning section. Depending on how well you aim these slider ticks, this beginning section is just about like, I don't know, 550 free combo in the beginning of the map. So some solid stuff to open it off for Team Blue, trying to get this match point by any means necessary.
Yeah, this beginning section is literally the only easy part. Here it starts to build up as the map builds up with those streams that could get quite difficult, and now we get into the bit of slider jumps with this big stream going into the KI section. most of the players hit it. Lights Out found that break beforehand, but Running is still on the FC, matching Kusierek, and it's Running finding a break there. Kusierek, the only FC left in the map, and it's going to be huge for Team Red as they are continuing to hold those combos.
Yeah, and I was surprised. I was surprised not to see Chloe in for this map, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter with Kagira holding combo like this. Right behind him on his tail is Lights Out. But Snap section coming through now. We'll have to see if these higher spaced jumps strike anybody out. Right in the middle of the map, very devious for Score V2 if you were to break during this section, cutting that potential score right in half. But all players holding through so far. Big reverse sliders, a little bit of act drops, but finally at the tail end of the jump section, right before the big sliders, Kagira finds a drop alongside Lights Out, and it's Runny versus Kusierek going into our final third with just 7k combo or 7k score between them.
Oh, I don't think this map could be closer if you try truly. Oh, Kusierek on the slider though.
And these bursts, this is just free combo for Denzel. Now, oh my god, what? What was that miss? Kusierek trades it.
The note lock on the stream has absolutely destroyed anything right now. It's Kagira versus Lights Out yet again, and the score could not be closer yet again. It's only 10k score difference between both of them, and it's all in the little bit of combo that Denzel is falling, and Kagira note locks.
That's 40k down the drain for Kagira. That was a 98% accuracy drop to 94.5. And now traded by Running. Lights Out with the max combo in the lobby. Just about 550 finally finds that drop, but this ending so devious with the space cut patterns. Kusierek may find enough time, but is there enough combo in the rest of this map? Kagira also has to hold a big chain miss from Lights Out, is going to be dropping the score even lower, down to 20k difference. Another break from the player in the bottom right is dropping it down to under 5k, and it's this chain miss from Lights Out for a second break point on Team Red.
Oh my
Christ, dude.
That last third of the map could not be closer between the two teams. Both of the teams just absolutely just trading each other constantly, finding slight advantages here and there, and then almost all four players found at least one big choke point where they absolutely note lock and broke a lot of combo, dropped a lot of accuracy, but in the end, Silky My Song gets away with this map. The breakpoint they needed, it's back to even scoring. It's back to having to win their own pick to get the tiebreaker. Each team with one pick left. Only like 4 maps left in the pool right now. Probably the most crazy maps as well to be picked, because we have that no mod free, we have that DT free mod, and the easy slot left. 4 maps that could really decide what is going to happen next, then 4 maps that are also quite difficult and tricky on their own. No mod free, obviously the alt, really awkward control map, the DT free mod free, and obviously the easy slot, which is an easy slot. But then again, with the exploit, I never trust anyone at this point. But oh my god.
So another wrinkle with the alts I've neglected to mention up to this point. Lights Out, I don't know if he can't or if it's a preference thing or what have you. I don't think he can alt. Like, he's single taps up to 300 BPM, and that level of comfort is really difficult for a map like Fremont 3 in particular, because like I believe that map is like 155, 160, something like that. So that may force him to ult on the Hard Rock, which may inhibit some accuracy drops and things like that. But they're going to go for No Mod 3 instead. It's going to be the CS5 Snap map by Luminescental Flamenco House.
We're going to Flamenco House. We're going to second Lapix map as well, back to back. Both Lapix songs getting picked, so nice to see as well. Really good artist, nothing to say here. But this map, there's a lot to be said about this map. This map is feel like it's probably one of the most annoying tricky for players, because it has just the really annoying patterns that get quite tricky to be hit in the Ki section, and even in some slower section, there's a couple smaller patterns that are just not exactly players' favorite. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this goes to tiebreaker. We're so close. We're 2 picks away. Please, I beg. We have to see the custom tiebreaker at least once. Please.
I beg is crazy.
I beg, bro. The budget for the tiebreaker, please.
This map gonna be a little bit easier. I would imagine with this being around 260 afterward, and with how snappy it is, Lights Out gonna be single tapping this one. The triples in this map, the full alt as well, are incredibly tricky. You basically have to tap them like quads whenever you see one of those triples on screen, and then snap to that 4th note, which can be very devious for some of the patterns. It's going to be Kosierek and Cyber Oni hopping back into the lobby because I refuse to call him by his OC screen name.
Gucci Waika, Gucci Waika.
I refuse.
Why not? Gucci Waika,
Gucci Waika. That's not a goated name.
That is good.
That's
What?
crazy.
No,
That's
not
crazy,
goated.
dude.
The hate on Gucci Whitecat should be notified to the player and TCOM immediately as
Gucci
hate speech.
Waika.
Not
Oh,
liking their
thank
name
you,
is hate speech.
German.
Oh,
Oh, indeed. We start a map, and so far, so interesting. Kosierek finding an early break, but getting traded a bit later by Runny. So right now the combos and FCs are mostly even. The combo advantage is slightly in favor of Silky My Song, but the accuracies are. I don't think they could be more in favor for GARMIN. So the lead is going to maintain and continue to grow slowly but surely in their direction. It's actually it's kind of swinging back and forward a bit, especially getting here in the section. Lights Out breaks though. That's huge for GARMIN, as that was the FC and there's no FCs left on their side. So now it's only Gucci Whitecat trading. And there's no FCs left in the map. It's only Kosierek and Runny holding the recoveries really well, as both players I did not expect them to break this early on, to be fair.
it does seem like Runny's was Bancho when that came through. It was one of the sliders, so still very even here. It's just coming down to some of these breaks from Cyberoni. A little bit of a fall apart there on the accuracy. 96 from Lights Out going to be paying dividends now as we start to build up these recoveries. Kosierek with the top combo in the lobby, but still the recovery not being found by Gucci Whitecat here. And running up these cross-screen jumps with the combo lead. Kosierek right behind him if the drop were to come. Hardest section of the map in tow during this end section, but Lights Out finds the drop, and that's not the important one.
Yeah, I feel like this map is decided, and it's been a lot of the accuracy battles, and the accuracy battle is going to pay dividends. The higher accuracy is going to win this map. Another breakpoint, and I feel like this is probably the most crucial one that they've gotten. GARMIN getting themselves into a match point situation with their pick in hand. But yeah, really good score from Kosierek and Runny. Both of them having those really early on breaks and then recovering really well to 768 and 801k respectively. And yeah, it's Lights Out and Gucci Whitecat that have struggled a bit more on consistency on this map from between those two. But yeah, it's going into DD3. This is potentially the last map that we'll see. There is potential for Silky My Song to grab themselves on their way back and go to tiebreaker, but then again, we've seen many situations before this as well where we thought one team was gonna win and it ended up being the other. Maybe this is another one of them. But I don't know. It's looking really close, though. I can't say anything more. It's looking really close between the two.
Yeah, this map is very interesting because it has a little bit of those high BPM aim elements, but also like there's just straight up like 205-ish BPM flow patterns in here, like big right angle streams and 5 bursts and like hexagonal patterns. It gets very tricky for this kind of map, especially on the 10.3. Some comfort reading the double time is going to be crucial to how you perform here.
Yup, I feel like they would need the absolute best double time roster as possible for Silky My Song to having a way back into this pick, as we will most probably still see Ronnie and Lights Out for this map, for this DT3. But yeah, so far only Gucci Whitecat in the slot for Team Silky My Song, and we will see Kagiura as their last player.
I wonder how good he will do on this. I mean, this not really like this is all. Not like his best map, but I think he will do fine.
I guess we will find out as we will get underway with the DT3, potentially the last map that we will see today. It could be the last, it could be the prelude to the tiebreaker. We will only see as we get underway. So far, the accuracy yet again in favor of OK GARMIN, which is the early scorer lead in the beginning of the map. But it will switch right in a moment. This map probably one of the shortest in a while that we have seen. 2 minutes 16 of drain that could just be deciding the whole outcome of this losers bracket match between these two teams.
Yeah, and we've spoken a lot about accuracy. It feels like accuracy once again on the side of Team Blue, these big snap patterns, but the first break is going to be very detrimental here with the DT score multiplier, and it's going to be Kagiura with that slight under aim on the 1-2 traded by Lights Out just shortly after. Not enough time for a big enough score lead, but now Runny will keep it going with that break from Cyberoni.
Yeah, Gucci Whitecat as well, finding that break and another break right after. It's only running with the score, and he's yet again running away with it. He's done it before, he's doing it again, and he's continuing to just continue destroying this DT3 so far. He's not looking nearly as uncomfortable as any of the other players. He's the high stack in the lobby, he's the only FC, and he's already cemented his lead into this map quite dominantly, as we see Lights Out riding GOAT on the full canvas, truly making a picture of what the situation right now is for Team OK GARMIN, as we see multiple breaks from both Kagiura and Gucci Whitecat. And with that, I feel like it's GG's for this match. Will Ronnie be able to end this map with an FC? It's looking really likely, but yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't matter if he ends with an FC or if he breaks it in the last stream. He does hit it, he does hit the FC, but yeah, it wouldn't have mattered if he found the break anyways, because he was already so far ahead. And it's GG's for OK GARMIN, who will be continuing in the tournament in the quarterfinals losers bracket, while Silky My Song unfortunately will be eliminated and won't be able to continue, as this DT3 was surely the end of their journey here.
Yeah, unreal team performance there from Runny and Lights, getting essentially a 2v4, like unreal stuff from them. And gonna be continuing on tomorrow, question mark? We are in quarterfinals, so
tomorrow.
they do have one more match this weekend between this team. So we'll be seeing that tomorrow, and I believe that's it from us for today. This was the final match of the day, so we'll be catching you then tomorrow, bright and early, 13 UTC, if memory suffices.
I think I think more or less, because it also depends if any last minute reschedule happens, because it has happened quite a lot so far, so we might see some late minute rescheduled, but we will see. We will see. But yeah, this is gonna be everything from us today. I've been Bezanaro. We've had here today our lovely casters Hoba and Mikael, our streamer and caster for today, and obviously our ref was Slice. Thank you very much for refing the match. So yeah, this has been everything from us. If you have any closing thoughts, this is the moment to say them.
Nope, all good from me. See you guys tomorrow, everyone.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.